Hey everyone, quick question before we start today.
Ooh, Emily with the opening question. I like this.
When you meet someone new in English, what happens in those first 5 seconds?
Honestly, every English word I have ever learned just disappears. Completely.
Like your brain just empties itself at the worst possible moment.
Exactly that. And then I say something like, "Hello, I am Jack. I have 28 years. I work marketing. Nice to meet you," all in one breath with no pauses.
And today we are fixing that forever. I'm Emily. Welcome back to English Talk.
And I'm Jack, and today's video is something we have never done before on this channel.
Today, for every situation, we are not just showing you the wrong version and the right version. We are showing you 3 levels. Level 1, the nervous beginner version. Level 2, better but still a little stiff. And level 3, completely natural and confident.
3 levels, so everyone watching can find exactly where they are right now and see clearly where they want to get to.
Because learning English is not a switch that goes from wrong to right overnight. It is a journey. And today, we are showing you the whole journey in one video.
I am genuinely excited about this one. Let's go.
Situation 1. You are at a party. Someone smiles at you, walks over, and says, "Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Sarah." 3 levels. Ready?
Ready. Level 1, nervous beginner. Here we go. Hello, I am Jack. I have 28 years. I work in marketing. Nice meet you, Sarah.
Okay, everyone watching, how did that feel? A little uncomfortable? A little robotic? Jack, what felt wrong to you?
I have 28 years. I know that is wrong. It should be, I am 28 years old. And nice meet you. Missing 2. Nice to meet you. And it all came out so fast. No natural pauses anywhere.
Exactly. Level 1 is not bad English, it is nervous English. The words are almost right, but the delivery and 1 or 2 small mistakes make it feel uncomfortable. Level 2, same situation, slightly better, Jack.
Hi, Sarah. My name is Jack. I am 28 years old. I work in the marketing department. It is very nice to meet you.
Already so much better. I am 28 years old. Correct. It is very nice to meet you. Correct. But, Jack, what still feels a little off?
It sounds like I am reading from a form, like I am filling in information fields. Name, age, job. Name, age, job.
Exactly. Level 2 is grammatically correct, but it sounds like a robot filling in a form. Real conversations do not work like that. Real people do not list their information in order. They talk, they connect. Level 3, natural Jack.
Hey, Sarah. I'm Jack. Really nice to meet you. I'm in marketing. Have you known the host long?
Did everyone hear that? Same information, same party, same Jack. But level 3 felt like a real conversation, not a form. Why? 3 things. First, hey Sarah at the start, using their name immediately makes them feel seen, noticed, valued. It is a tiny thing with a huge effect.
Hey, Sarah, instead of just hi. 1 word, and it changes everything.
Second, I'm in marketing instead of I work in the marketing department. Natural English uses short forms. Nobody at a party says, I work in the marketing department. They say, I'm in marketing.
I'm in marketing. I'm in teaching. I'm in finance. I'm in tech. Short, natural, confident.
Third, and this is the most important one, Jack asked a question at the end. Have you known the host long? This is what separates a natural conversation from an information exchange. You give a little, then you show interest in the other person.
Because real conversations go both ways. If I only talk about myself, it feels like a speech. If I ask about them, It becomes a conversation.
Always end your introduction with a question about them. Any question about the event, about how they know the host, about their work, anything. Just show genuine interest.
Say level 3 out loud. Hey, I'm your name. Really nice to meet you. I'm in your job. Have you been here before?
Situation 2. Your first day at a new job. Your manager introduces you to the team. Everyone looks at you. It is your turn to say something. 3 levels.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jack. I am new here. I work before in different company. I am happy be here. Thank you.
I work before in different company, Jack. What is the correct version of that phrase?
I previously worked at another company. Or, more naturally, I come from a background in marketing, past tense, and more natural structure.
Exactly. Level 2.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jack, and I am very happy to join this team today. I have 3 years of experience in marketing. I look forward to working with all of you.
Level 2 is actually very good for a workplace introduction. Polite, professional, correct. But just a little formal, a little stiff. Level 3.
Morning, everyone. I'm Jack. Really happy to be here. I come from a marketing background, and I am genuinely excited to learn from this team. I'd love to get to know everyone, so please do come and say hello if you get a chance.
Please do come and say hello if you get a chance. This one line changes the whole energy of the room. Instead of waiting for people to approach you, you are inviting them. You are being the warm one, the open one.
And on a first day, that is exactly the impression you want to make. Not just competent, but approachable.
3 things that made level 3 different from level 2.
Morning instead of good morning, everyone, shorter and warmer. I come from a marketing background instead of I have experience in marketing, more natural and slightly more impressive. I'd love to get to know everyone, shows genuine interest in the people, not just the job.
In any workplace, people remember the colleague who seemed genuinely interested in them, not just the one who listed their qualifications.
Say it out loud. Morning. I'm your name. I come from a background, and I'd love to get to know everyone here.
Situation 3. You have joined a new class. Maybe a language class, maybe an evening course, maybe a gym class. You are waiting for it to start. The person next to you smiles and says, "Is this your first time here?" 3 levels.
Level 1. Yes, first time. I am nervous. This class, I don't know what to expect. You, also first time?
I don't know what expect. The natural version?
I don't know what to expect. Always what to, not just what.
Level 2.
Yes, it is my first time. I am a little bit nervous, actually. I hope this class will be good. Are you also here for the first time?
Level 2 is perfectly fine, polite and clear. But level 3 adds something special.
Yes, first time. Honestly, I am a little nervous, but excited too. I have been wanting to try this for a while. Have you been before?
Honestly, I am a little nervous, but excited too. This is the most powerful thing Jack said in level 3. Why?
Because it's real, it's honest, and honesty creates connection faster than anything else.
When you admit a small vulnerability, like being a little nervous, people immediately warm to you because they probably feel the same way. And you saying it first gives them permission to feel it too.
Honestly, I am a little nervous, but excited too. I love this because it is true every time I try something new, and now I have the English to say it.
And I have been wanting to try this for a while. This phrase shows enthusiasm. It tells the person this matters to you. People connect with enthusiasm.
And ending with, have you been before? Again, The question. Always the question.
Always. Show interest. Ask. Listen. That is the formula for any new conversation, in English or any language.
Say level 3. First time. Honestly, I am a little nervous, but excited too. Have you been before?
Now, situation 4. This is the one that comes after the introduction. You have introduced yourself, the other person has introduced themselves, and now, silence. 3 seconds of silence, and you need to keep the conversation going. 3 levels.
So, yes, the weather is nice today. You like weather?
You like weather?
I have literally said this in real life because I panicked and weather was the first thing I thought of.
Level 2.
So, do you come to these kinds of events often? I think it is a nice place.
Level 2 works. Polite, safe, but a little generic. Level 3.
So, what do you do when you are not at events like this? Are you working on anything interesting at the moment?
Are you working on anything interesting at the moment? This question is magical
Why magical?
because it is open. It is genuinely curious, and it gives the other person complete freedom to answer however they want. They can talk about their job, their hobby, their passion project, their weekend plans, anything. And whatever they say, you have something to respond to.
Versus, do you come here often, which is a closed question. Yes or no, and then silence again.
Open questions keep conversations alive. What do you do when you are not working? What are you passionate about right now? What has been the best part of your week? These questions show genuine curiosity, and genuine curiosity is the most attractive quality in any conversation.
In any language.
In any language. Always.
Say it. Are you working on anything interesting at the moment?
Last situation, and this one nobody teaches, but everyone needs. How to end a conversation naturally and warmly. Because many learners either stay in a conversation too long because they do not know how to leave, or they just say, okay, bye, and walk away abruptly. 3 levels.
Level 1. Okay, I go now. Nice talk. Bye. See you.
I go now. Jack?
I know. I am going to go now, or I should get going. Past continuous, not I go now. Level 2. It was very nice to meet you. I hope we can speak again sometime. Goodbye.
Perfectly polite. But level 3 adds warmth and something memorable.
It was so lovely meeting you. I really enjoyed our conversation. I hope we run into each other again.
I really enjoyed our conversation. This is the most powerful closing line in English. It tells the person that talking to them was worth your time, worth your attention. It is a genuine compliment that anyone loves to hear.
And I hope we run into each other again. So natural. Not, I hope we speak again sometime, which sounds formal. Run into each other means meet by chance, and it sounds completely natural and warm.
And if you want to stay in touch, you can add, it was so lovely meeting you. Would you like to exchange numbers?
Simple, direct, confident. Say the full closing. It was so lovely meeting you. I really enjoyed our conversation. I hope we run into each other again.
Let's look at the 3 levels one final time, because I want everyone to understand something important.
Level 1 is not failure. Level 2 is not almost there. And level 3 is not perfection.
Every single person who speaks English naturally, every native speaker, every fluent speaker went through all 3 levels. Level 1 is where everyone starts. Level 2 is where hard work lives. Level 3 is where consistency takes you.
And the gap between level 2 and level 3 is smaller than you think. It is not more grammar. It is not more vocabulary.
It is 3 things. Use their name, ask about them, be genuine. That is it. 3 things that take any level 2 speaker straight to level 3.
Use their name. Ask about them. Be genuine.
Say these 3 things out loud. Use their name, ask about them, be genuine.
Meeting new people is scary in any language. I know people who are native English speakers and they still get nervous meeting new people.
Language is not the only barrier. Shyness is universal. Nervousness is universal. The fear of saying the wrong thing? Completely universal.
But here is what I know from my own experience. The moment you say that first sentence, the moment you open your mouth and start, the nervousness goes down. Not completely, but enough. Enough to keep going.
Enough to keep going. And now you have the sentences to start. 3 levels of them. Use whichever level you're at right now. And know that level 3 is coming. It always comes.
Okay, your challenge for today. And this one I am very excited about.
In the comments, introduce yourself right now as if you just met us. Tell us your name, where you are from, what you do, and ask us one question.
Use level 3 style if you can, but level 2 is absolutely fine. Any level, just write it. Introduce yourself to the English Talk community right now.
We read every single comment, and we will reply to as many introductions as we can because we genuinely want to meet you.
If today helped you, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps more people find English Talk.
And if you are not subscribed, join our family right now. Hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. New Real English every single week.
Thank you for being here today.
Take care, everyone, and remember,
Level 1, Level 2, Level 3.
every great conversation starts with one brave sentence.
Grow your English skills with English Talk.
See you soon in the next video, everyone. Goodbye.